Hello everyone. Welcome to V2C Kids, Whispers of Care, Sweet Dreams Everywhere. So snuggle in little dreamers. It's time for another beautiful story of the trickster shepherd and the leopard. Under a bright blue sky, a young shepherd watched over his flock of sheep. Birds fluttered from tree to tree, and the distant hills glowed golden under the morning sun. It was a beautiful day, quiet, almost too peaceful for a boy who loved a bit of fun. Every day, the shepherd led his sheep to the green hills outside the village. The sheep grazed happily, but the days passed slowly. The shepherd often felt bored. After all, watching the sheep all day was not really exciting. The shepherd began to sigh and wonder if only something exciting would happen. One sunny afternoon, a mischievous idea popped into his head. He looked around and grinned slyly. No one was nearby. Suddenly, he started shouting, "Leopard, leopard, help! There is a leopard among my sheep." The villagers dropped everything and came running with sticks and ropes. But when they reached the top, all they saw was the shepherd laughing so hard that he rolled on the grass. "It was just a joke," he said between giggles. The shepherd's little joke became his favorite game. Every few days he cried leopard just to see the villagers run. They were now upset with his tricks. The old baker said, "This is not funny anymore." The carpenter warned, "One day no one will believe you." But the shepherd only smiled and shrugged. A few days later, the shepherd felt bored again. He thought, maybe one more trick won't hurt. So he cried out even louder, "Leopard, leopard, help!" The villagers ran up the hill once more just to find no leopard. But this time they were angry. "This is not a game," they said firmly and walked back to the village. The next day was quiet. The shepherd sat on a rock watching his sheep move slowly through the grass. He tossed a few pebbles and sighed. "Nothing ever happens here," he mumbled. For a moment, even the birds seemed to stop singing. Suddenly, a soft rustle broke the quiet air. The bushes behind the sheep began to move. The shepherd looked up. Something was there. Out of the tall grass stepped a leopard, golden and graceful. Its tail swayed slowly from side to side, and its bright eyes watched every movement in silence. The shepherd's heart began to race. This time it was no trick. He jumped to his feet and shouted, "Leopard, leopard, help me!" He called again and again, but no one came to help him. The shepherd's cry grew weaker and fear filled his heart. The leopard rushed towards the flock, and the frightened sheep ran everywhere. The shepherd froze, watching helplessly as the leopard caught one of his sheep. The field fell silent, and the shepherd trembled in shock, wishing it were all just another prank. The shepherd's heart was filled with sadness. He remembered how many times he had lied. He wished the villagers could hear him say sorry. As the stars appeared one by one, he promised he would never lie again. From that night onwards, he was a changed boy, calm, honest, and proud. So, what is the moral of this story? We learned that it's okay to have fun, but not if it worries or hurts someone else. When we tell lies or play tricks too often, people stop believing us, even when we finally tell the truth. So, the truth is never boring. In fact, it keeps life bright and friendships strong. That's all for tonight. Thank you for listening, little stars. If you liked this story, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love bedtime magic. Follow V2C Kids for a new story every week. Good night and sweet dreams, my little buddies. See you in the next story.